Hello, everyone. Today, I'll be recapping a movie titled Meg 2: The Trench. But before we dive in, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. The movie takes us back in time, around 65 million years ago. During this ancient era, Earth was home to many huge and scary creatures. Among them was a dinosaur that ruled over the others. A T-Rex started attacking its fellow dinosaurs, making them run for safety of the water. But their safety was short-lived. A gigantic megalodon emerged from the deep sea, sinking its teeth into the T-Rex, dragging it into the ocean. In the Philippine Sea, aboard a container ship, we are introduced to Jonas, our main character, who is here to gather evidence on people unlawfully tossing dangerous chemical barrels into the sea. Jonas decides to document their wrongdoing by taking pictures. As he is photographing documents, a parrot begins to make noise and alerts one of the crew. However, the culprits notice him and try to catch him. Jonas, showing incredible determination, manages to escape their attempts. He bravely confronts and fights off multiple attackers, using both his physical strength and clever tactics to fend them off. With unwavering determination, he keeps going, undeterred by their relentless chase. Finally, Jonas finds himself cornered by the group on one side. In this critical moment, he addresses the people. Jonas declares his intention to apprehend all of them for polluting the sea with chemicals. Showing them his license as evidence, without hesitation, he plunges into the water, leading them to believe that he's doomed in the depths. They mockingly tell him to enjoy his last moments swimming. Luckily, Jonas's friends, flying a plane, spot him in the water and come to his rescue just in time. At Oceanic Institute, Hainan, China, Jonas attends a celebration where he meets the director of a Chinese research company. During the celebration, the director talks about his personal journey and how the loss of his sister and father inspired him to establish the research company. He discusses the impressive technological advancements achieved by their scientists, including suits that make people 20% stronger. The company has even accomplished the extraordinary feat of capturing a megalodon shark from the deepest parts of the sea. He tells them that they also came across something called the thermocline layer, which is a trench in the sea. In this layer, the water gets very cold, and only the most dangerous and powerful creatures can survive there. The Institute's purpose is to stop these dangerous predators from coming up to the surface. The next day, they all go to a research center, where Jonas is getting ready for a mission with the director. At the research center, Jonas finds out that his scientist friend, who is also the director's sister, is taking care of her grown-up daughter. The daughter really wants to be a scientist like her mom and join the research on the megalodon. Then, they get told that the company director wants to test the megalodon and the test has already started. Jonas doesn't like this idea because he knows how dangerous the megalodon is, but the director believes they can control it and stands right in front of the shark. Everyone gets scared, thinking the director might not make it, but surprisingly, the megalodon passes by without hurting the director. After playing a trick on everyone and making them think that the shark had ate him, the director tells everyone that they still have some things to test and that they can control the megalodon. However, when they try to keep the megalodon confined, it finds a weak spot made of iron rods and easily breaks free, going back into the sea. After this, the team starts getting ready for their big mission, which involves going really deep into the sea, about 20,000 feet down, to explore the unknown world below. Jonas and the director each get on separate submarines with their teams. As they go deeper into the sea, they get directions from workers above, telling them where to go. Jonas is surprised to find out that his friend's daughter sneaked into his submarine, which worries him because of how dangerous the mission is. He tells her to stay put. But soon, they notice that the megalodon is nearby. Meanwhile, Jonas and the director are confused about how the megalodon managed to escape earlier. They decide to go even deeper into the thermocline layer, which is a dangerous part of the sea. Their goal is to save the trapped megalodon. To their surprise, the megalodon follows them but doesn't attack their submarines. They keep going deeper into the abyss and see two megalodons together, something they've never seen before. During their descent, they spot a station where people are digging deep in the sea, which surprises both Jonas and the director. Nobody had gone this deep before, especially with such a big investment. But their curiosity is cut short when a thug in a submarine above them spots Jonas and the director. This thug is working for someone who's running the station, and he causes an explosion to hide their activities and keep the truth from coming out. The explosion sends rocks crashing into the submarines, creating a tense situation for Jonas and the director as they struggle to control their vessels. Jonas senses the imminent danger they face, with multiple megalodons, who try to kill them. Determined to continue their mission, Jonas and the director decide to proceed to the trench station. As the trench caves in and the rocks are smashing against the ships, Jess and the control room on the surface believe that they have all died. As they try to re-establish communications, Jonas manages to contact the workers from below, assuring them that everyone in his submarine is safe. However, they are unsure about the director's whereabouts. Wearing the director's suits, the team comes out of the submarine, and to their surprise, they see the director alone in his vessel, also in a suit. Together, They head towards the trench station. At the same time, the goon contacts his boss, who happens to be the director's partner in the secret mission. The boss tells the goon to kill Jonas if he's still alive as Jonas, the director, and their team approach the station. They get attacked by monsters, and the team tries to fight them off, but many of their members are killed and eaten. Jonas fights back, managing to defeat and get rid of some of the monsters. Then, Meg shows up and scares the remaining monsters away. Confused by the monsters' sudden retreat, Jonas and the team realize they're in serious trouble. They quickly seek safety in the station to save their lives, narrowly escaping. During Meg's pursuit, when they enter the station, they come across a valuable mineral called dotty. The director of Charkar explains that dotty is only found deep in the sea and is worth millions of dollars, which is why they were digging in that area. After Jonas and his team arrive, the company's workers inform him about unidentified ships nearby. They're unsure where these ships came from. Jonas decides to investigate and find out more about them. As they move forward, they enter a large room, but the door locks behind them, trapping them inside. A worker on the screen contacts them and asks if they're hurt. She admits to taking control of the entire station and locking the gate. It becomes clear that she's also allied with the director's partner who had betrayed them. She taunts them for coming to a place driven by money rather than friendship. Despite Jonas trying to reason with her, her greed has blinded her to their past friendship, threatening to shoot him if they want to save the scientist's daughter. Jonas is willing to sacrifice himself for the girl's safety, but when she can't bring herself to shoot him because of their past friendship, Jonas then unlocks the door of the trapped room, allowing his team to escape the flooding water and saving their lives. Continuing their journey, the group encounters a ship outside. However, they face the challenge of Meg, the megalodon. They realize it is not safe to venture outside, as Meg would attack them. In a moment of inspiration, they turn on all the lights of the station, attracting Meg's attention. Meg starts attacking the station, allowing the group to quickly board the ship and escape. They feel relieved and happy as they leave the danger behind. Now, above the thermocline layer, they observe that it has disappeared due to their ascent and Meg's presence. This poses a significant danger, as dangerous creatures from the depths could now freely roam the area. Despite their fear, they press on toward their base. Jonas's team discovered the worker above had sabotaged their ship to keep them from the water, endangering them. Realizing the danger, they confronted the worker and her group, resulting in a fight. One brave worker fought the goons alone, defeating two easily. Even when the third goon attacked, the worker quickly overpowered him. Despite the tough situation, both workers gained the upper hand. Unexpectedly, bullets started flying at them, prompting a quick dive into the water, narrowly escaping. They later realized the goons had taken control of their base. They decided to return to the ship to regroup, plan, and regain control, but they get captured. Then the director distracts them, allowing Jonas to swiftly defeat all the goons. Meanwhile, the goon meets the higher-ranking worker and informs them that Jonas and the director are alive and headed to the base. Upon hearing this, she urgently orders her goons to rush to the base and eliminate the two of them. She wants complete control and no harm to come their way. When the girl and her worker reached the top, they saw 3 megalodons in the water, which scared them as it posed a significant problem. These megalodons started moving towards the base. The higher-ranking worker video called her boss, the director's companion, and showed her the captured Meg. She assured her boss that the place was completely safe. However, Meg broke the glass, escaped, attacked the worker, and caused water to flood the base. The goon quickly saved himself and fled, causing the entire structure to shake. Meanwhile, Jonas gathered his team and boarded a boat to head out to sea. Some goons also joined the boat with the intention of killing Jonas. They aimed to shoot him, but suddenly, Meg emerged and attacked their boat, swallowing it and devouring everyone on board. Seeing this, Jonas got scared, accelerated his boat, and tried to escape. The goon informed the director's companion that Jonas and the director were still alive and told her to find and kill them at any cost. Jonas prepared his weapon to kill Meg and attached a bomb to his rod. The director informed Jonas that there was an island nearby where many people needed to be saved from Meg. They were shown the island where people were sitting and enjoying. A boy was about to propose to his friend, but his ring fell as the boat shook. When he looked back, his friend had disappeared. Chaos ensued as the octopus attacked the ship and people. The director's companion arrived on the island with the goon, intending to kill Jonas and the director. However, they encountered monsters like shellfall emerging from the sea. The goon fought the monsters, but they dragged away many of his friends. Jonas and the director arrived on the island to help the people. They instructed the girl to assist everyone. However, 3 megalodons approached the island, causing havoc in the sea. They picked up ships and swallowed them, endangering everyone in their path. Becoming frightened by the situation, the director's friends tried to escape in a helicopter, but a monster inside the aircraft attacked them and devoured them. Jonas told the director and his friends to handle the situation on the island while he went into the water to confront the megalodons. Jonas moved forward in his boat, with the megalodons chasing him. Seeing that the sharks are faster, He tries to outmaneuver them, but gets knocked off the jet ski. Meg approached Jonas's boat in the water, aiming to swallow him. However, his boat started moving, narrowly escaping her. The three megalodons united to kill Jonas, but he bravely evaded their attacks. One megalodon came closer to him, and Jonas thrust his rod into its head, causing a bomb to explode and kill the megalodon. Then the second meg approaches. Jonas then throws another spear with a bomb, attached it completely devouring the megalodon. The director reached the helicopter, where a monster was present. With his weapon, he brought the monster closer and managed to kill it by putting a stick through its eye. The director rushed to the helicopter, which he filled with fuel, burning all the monsters in his way. Then flying the helicopter, he saw a large octopus on the island, attacking people with its tentacles. He gets a bomb ready to kill the octopus, when all of a sudden he sees the little girl stuck in the water. As he tries to reach her hand, the octopus grabs the helicopter, with its tentacle causing the helicopter to crash. Meanwhile, the director gets ensnared by an octopus, but he cleverly places a bomb in the octopus's leg using his tool, killing it. Meg leaves the director and goes after Jonas. Jonas puts a helicopter fan in Meg's mouth, which ends her. People in the sea start heading toward the shore, and the director's Meg, the third one, heads towards them. The director employs a device in the water to control Meg and prevent her from harming anyone. Meg obeys and returns without causing harm. Helicopters arrive to rescue the remaining people, and everyone sits on the shore, relieved and happy. They all celebrate their triumph over the creature.